Good morning on this Sunday. Hope you're enjoying the weekend weather. One of the nicer weekends we've had in some time here in North Texas. Love Field sitting at 56 degrees, no delays there to speak of, and that's not surprising because not much is going on. 58 out at DFW Airport, and once again, no delays there, although it is kickoff to a spring break week for some of you. Some of you may have one more week of school before it's spring break, but it is that time of year where it seems like over the next, I know some places even had spring break last week, so over the next several weeks, it is spring break time here in North Texas. So let's talk about maybe some destinations that you could be headed. If you're headed to Colorado, New Mexico, Park City, maybe headed to the mountains, obviously going to be much cooler than what we're dealing with here. In fact, look at Breckenridge today, only a high of 22 degrees, going to be rather chilly there, and going to be, looks like it might be a little breezy as well. So you're headed that way, or maybe you're headed to the beach. Nice weather looks like for the coastal spots in Texas, Galveston, maybe a few showers tomorrow, though I don't really think much is going to happen there. Could be a little rainy in Gulf Shores over the next couple days, and maybe some rain in Destin today. But look, actually that's kind of cool for Destin. 63 only high for tomorrow. If you're traveling across Texas today, no worries at all. Look at all the 80s across the state. 82 in Midland, 85 in San Angelo, Austin, San Antonio, Houston all hit 80 this afternoon. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow. We jump up into the 80s tomorrow. Houston hits 83, 81 in Austin. Should be a nice weather over the next couple of days, but changes are in store for later on this week, not only here, but also across Texas as well. We'll talk about that coming up. In the meantime, sunshine today, a breeze out of the south about 10 to 20, but those gusts could approach 30 miles an hour as we head through the afternoon. And my high today, 78, a little warmer than what we were yesterday by a degree or 2 or 3, kind of depending on the location. Unfortunately, with that breeze returning, it does mean elevated fire danger for areas west of DFW this afternoon. Ongoing drought and continued dry fuels in those locations will lead to elevated fire danger, so just be careful with anything causing sparks or any open flames in that part of North Texas throughout the day today. Otherwise, your temperatures are going to warm up today, tomorrow, and into Tuesday. Highs are going to be 80 or above. A little cooler by Wednesday as the front moves in, but then we kind of quickly warm back up to 75 on Thursday and then down to 62 on Friday. These temperatures Wednesday through Friday all kind of depend on how a front moves into the area. Some of those days could end up being warmer. Some of those days could end up being cooler. Just kind of depends on the southward push of that cold front through the second half of this week. And that southward push of the cold front will also kind of determine our rain chances later this week as well. Right now, I'm going to go with 50% coverage on Wednesday, 70% on Thursday, and 30% on Friday. So some rounds of rain possible the middle to late part of the week. And it looks like a good rain for us as well, maybe an inch to inch and a half across most of the area. Some higher totals along the Red River and up into Oklahoma. Maybe a little lower totals for our southern areas. Of course, this is just, when you take every raindrop that falls starting maybe Tuesday afternoon, evening through Friday morning, ends up with about an inch to an inch and a half across the area, which we'll gladly take this time of the year. So there you go. Temperatures and rain chances kind of up and down through the second half of the week. We spring forward this upcoming weekend. It will be cooler, 60 on Saturday, 64 on Sunday, and there may even be a little rain around late this upcoming weekend and into the early part of that following week.